Hello and welcome to Banished Uneducated. I'm a Cretio. Since we didn't do so well last time, let's do a new map and see if we can get everything to run. So we still want valleys, we actually want a large world, a fair climate, disasters on. It's not fun playing with disasters off, is it? It would be easier, but it's not that fun. And hard. So, yeah. Let's go. And let's try to get this. Again, this series is about getting the uneducated achievement, which is to get 300 citizens without having any schools. Okay, so here we go. Let's pause immediately. Oh. Pausing just to get everything set up. Oh, that's priority. Okay. So map up in the right corner, the event log down in the left. We have the professions up in the left corner. We have our city name is Gosport Unity. Okay, fair enough. And we have our resources. Let's have a look at the map. So this is our starting area, and it's looking okay. Yeah, I guess we could add a town center around this area, and then we have a bit of room. Maybe add another town center over here eventually, but we could go and add like hunters and stuff over here to start with. If we continue down, there's plenty of room for more town centers. Or more, whatever we need. And if we go to the right, yeah, there's a bit of room over here as well. And that's this small island, or this smaller area. If we go to the other side, yeah, we want to have the road up here, I think, or I don't know. But here we have a great area. This area will, yeah, that looks like that will be the actual center of the town. Eventually. In the start, of course, this is. Oh, we have. Is it possible to build mines over here? Well, we can build one mine at least. One mine at this hill, and I guess one at the other side. Yeah, and then possibly one at the edge as well. Yeah, so 2 mines over here. We could build a few on this side as well, 2 or maybe 3. And then one on this side. I think that's what we will build over here. And then we might choose to build quarries over here. Nothing is set yet, but that seems like a decent idea. Then we have all of the mining close by our first town at least, and we can continue. And this will be like it will be like farm buildings and other similar stuff. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, where are we? We're over here. Okay, so we are close to this river, which means that we can get the trading post up without any big problems. So, okay, things are looking kind of okay. Let's see what we can do. And let's see if we put a market over here. If we do that, we cover the whole area. I think that's decent. Let's pause that. We don't want to actually build it. Then we can go with buildings to the right and to the left. Oh, how far can we get buildings? Oh, we have some room to get buildings. At least 2 houses we can build to the right. Great. So we have that, we have a few buildings over here. We will start with mines over here. What about quarries? We could add a quarry up here if we want to. Maybe the other side. But yeah. Yes, that will also be handled by the market. That's one thing, by the way, I think that I did wrong in the last series, or last try, was that I didn't cover our everything with markets. I just built one market and then we had half of our buildings outside of it. This time let's try to get most of the buildings inside the market. Okay, so if we get a quarry, let's turn it that way. If we get it like this, then we have a road over here. Just planked on those two, which is fair. Oh, we can't actually... Oh, let's ignore that. It looked like a good idea, but the market doesn't cover the area on the other side, so let's not worry about it. I was thinking about building... what is it called? A fishing dock over here somewhere. And I still think it might be a good idea, but not yet. Right now we want it within this area. Maybe build one on the edge, but the houses will be within the area, so that's no problem. So if we actually, let's go that way. Yes, by going up here, we are covering as much water as possible, and then we can add another one like over here if we want to, but right now I don't think we want to add another one over there, but we might want to add one over here. Like that. Then we have 2 fishing docks, which is really good to start off. Let's get some roads built to connect the market to everything else. Oh, okay. This fishing dock is not at the optimal location, so let's move it. But let's first get these 2 roads built. This we want to move up by 1 to get the road and be able to build a bridge below this fishing dock. Or actually, let's see, what can we do? If we get rid of that, let's build a bridge. Of course we will pause the bridge building, and let's build roads, and then we see where we can actually build the fishing shack. Oh, we can build it just beside. So there we go. Now we have 2 fishing shacks. We do need to get some storage barns as well, and some houses. Let's have a look. The storage barn. Oh, it almost fits. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What if we get rid of this house? This fishing barn, I mean. Can we build it one step further to the right? No. This one is the road, that's not a problem, but the other line means that we can't build it. What about this? Can we build that one further to the left? I think we should be able to. Let's get rid of this. And let's see. Then it would line up perfectly. Oh, there we go. Yes, we can. Then let's get rid of this road. Let's get a new road over here. And we need a fishing barn. No, not a fishing barn. A fishing dock. Damn it. And we need a storage barn. There we go. So we have 2 fishing docks, we have a storage barn, we have a market that we are pausing, and we can add some houses. I'm thinking about how to do it over here, because I think we might want a storage barn over here as well. But right now I'm thinking that we want a road over here. Let's just build it, and then we know where everything is located. Let's add this road as well. And let's have a look. We want to remove that road. Then we have what we need initially. Except the houses, but the houses actually isn't that important yet. Yes, we need it fast, but right now we need to get some food being collected. But to do that, to get the food being collected and to build everything, we need, or not the food being collected, but to get everything built, we need a stockpile. Great, to get all of the stuff, but we also need resources. So let's get some trees. And let's get some stones. There we go. That's all we need to start. We do want 2 builders as well. And we have 8 adults and 3 children. And let's see what happens. I also want to prepare to build something further down. To be able to get some... oh wait, we can actually build stuff to the right, I think. But let's start with this. And let's speed up to 5 times. Yeah, so we need more food buildings than those 2. But right now, those I think are all that we need. And we are getting rid of all of the stuff. I'm thinking, what about getting a hunting cabin in place? I mean, we do need to move this. But if we place it like this, we actually have another building to get food right in the middle of everything. And then we can extend our pathways or roads. What are they called in this game? Our dirt roads. We can extend those downwards and get some more stuff over here. But the hunting cabin should help out quite a lot, at least in the beginning. Do we have... Okay, we have a lot of resources that we need. Great. So we are building our first fishing dock. And we are collecting what we can to build the barn and the second fishing dock. We have this storage cart that contains initial items, which is really good. But of course we want to change that eventually. Oh, just to check what we can do. Let's see if we can build a trading post over here. Yes, we can. We won't. Not yet, at least. But we do have enough room to be able to build it. Okay, so now we have our first fishing dock. We are building our second. And soon we are building our third. So when we have that... Oh, then we will build the hunting cabin. That's right. Let's get some more trees removed. Something like that. And then I think we want to get some houses. And let's put one house over there and one house over here. That sounds like a fair deal. I think this is within the reach of the market. Yes, it is. Great, so we have houses for those 2 fishing docks. Let's actually get some people into fishing. There we go, 4 people into fishing, 2 into, actually 1 into building, and 3 to do everything else. The amount of logs is low, yes. I did expect that to happen, that always happens. So right now we have that. Let's also see, one of the big things that we want is a blacksmith. Let's put it right beside the hunting cabin. The blacksmith will make sure that we can get tools, which is one big problem in this game. You need tools, otherwise you will not make it. At least that's my experience. Okay, so this is being built. We have all the resources for that. And we are collecting resources for the next kind of stuff. Reserve of logs and stone is low, that's fine. We are actively working on fixing it. Let's get some trees. Like that. And that. There we go. Some more trees to cut down. We have a builder. Oh, and we have a storage barn. Great. So now the people just have to walk over here. This one, the people over here have to walk a little bit further, actually. We have a... I was thinking maybe we should remove that and put a storage barn here instead. And probably we should have... We would have enough space over here for a house. But it wouldn't be within our borders. Nah, this is fine. And I will not move things when I have started. At least not in the beginning. Because it might cost resources. And we don't have that many resources to start with. Okay, so our builder have a lot of things to do. And so does our laborers. Getting a lot of logs, getting stone. All is good. Yay. Oh, by the way, we might want to stop when we have just a couple of houses. Because as soon as we have houses, people will grab food and store in the houses, and it will look like we have no food. Which we have, but we don't have that much food available. So we might want to stop, or we might want to build another 3 houses or something over here. I don't know actually which way to go. Okay, we have a hunting cabin. Let's get the hunter working as well to get some more food. The only problem is that the hunter have to walk all the way over here to store the food, but that's kind of okay. Now we have a house, and we have another house being built. Great. And then we have the blacksmith. Oh, but for the blacksmith we need more logs, which we are getting, but we also need some iron. So let's collect all of the iron in this area. Great, so we have a family have moved in, and we have another family over here. Or another house being built at least. What about this? We need more logs, but we are getting more logs, more trees cut down. So this will be handled automatically. We just have to wait for a bit. And we have 2 families that have moved in. Yay! This is great. I think we have a pretty good beginning of this game. I thought that last game as well, I think. let's build 2 more houses. This one should be built first, of course, since we do expect problems with tools. Let's build this, let's make sure that's built, and then we can build our 2 houses and get everyone inside. The reserve of logs and stone is low. Yeah, that's expected. I think one of the mistakes I did in the last try was that I was building things way too fast. I was expanding too fast. Right now I just want some paths around the market to be. I was expanding too fast, and I was building a market, I was building quarries and mining and all of that before we were really ready for it. So let's try to avoid that this time. Okay, I think we need a bit more stone for this. Let's first build another stockpile. Just a small one, so that people don't have to walk as far. And let's get some stone. There we go. Is that all that's needed? No, we need both iron and logs as well. Okay, so let's not prioritize anything. Let's just get everything collected. It's late autumn, year 1. Oh. Hopefully our people will be able to handle it and not freeze too much at least. But we have to be prepared to actually handle it if they start to freeze. If they really start to freeze. 60 logs and 15 stone, that's not too bad, but it's leading to a mountain, so we don't want this built just yet. We do want our blacksmith. Oh, nothing. Why not? Why don't we get anything from that? Yeah, so logs, iron and stone. Yeah, we just have to wait to get more stuff basically. And hopefully in the meantime people won't freeze too much. They will freeze a bit. Obviously they will, but not too much. Last time I did a mistake by not building wells. I should not make that mistake again. Oh, this hunting cabin will have to go pretty soon, so let's handle it as if it's actually not there. Come on, people, please work. Hopefully the winter isn't too bad. I know that people will be freezing a bit, or they might be at least, especially since we don't have any houses for everyone. The reserve of firewood is low. Yeah, it's at 0. I would call that low. Okay, so now we need to actually get things built. Oh, we have gotten another worker. Gerald has become an adult and is working as a laborer. Great. Let's modify the amount of stuff we want. Tools, we want 100. Clothes, we want 100. Logs, we want 2000. Stone, 500. Iron, 500. Fuel, 2000. Coal, that's fine. Textiles, fine. Food, 5,000 is good to start with, although we want way more than that. Herbs, let's start with 250, and that will go up to like 500. Clothes and alcohol, that's fine. Okay, so we are lacking stone and iron. Let's get some of those prioritized. Prioritize that and that. Then we should be able to build the blacksmith and avoid the biggest problem we have early on, which is the lack of tools. I think we have all of the iron that we need currently. The next problem we want to solve, and we want to start solving it this year, is the lack of firewood. We need some building to handle that, and that building is the woodcutter. So let's add a woodcutter over here. Since we have stockpiles over there and over here, the woodcutter is perfect over there. Okay, we only need a little bit more iron to get this up and running. And then we have this building. Let's prioritize it. Then, okay, there we go. Then we have this being built, and we have a blacksmith. After that, let's prioritize this to get some logs and some stone to build the woodcutter stuff. And then we can get firewood out of our logs, which is really, really important. But since we have everything this open in the beginning, I'm thinking that maybe we want to add, where is it? A forester lodge right over here to plant trees everywhere. Yeah, why not? Then we have trees close by that we just cut down, and we have more trees, just cut them down and create firewood from it. That's actually prioritized over the blacksmith, but it's fine. I think both of them are prioritized, and since we have the resources for both, I don't really care that much which we get first. I've already set up one woodcutter and one blacksmith, so that once we get the resources, we will start working in both. And I think once we have those two buildings, we should get our houses in order. And then we should get this forester lodge. And then we have to see what we do next. But then we have the basics of what we need. Oh, look at that. We already have a woodcutter. That makes sure that we won't freeze to death during winter. That's basically what it's about. And our blacksmith, we want to get it built, please. Then we have a lot of other structures that are not being prioritized right now. But that's kind of okay, I think. Okay, this is being built upon. Great. And we still have 4 tools left, so we are actually building it and having a bit of a stock of tools when we get it finished. Good. Good, goody, goody. Okay, and we have a blacksmith. We have 11 iron and 125 logs. So it's looking good right now. Let's prioritize those 2 houses to make sure that we get somewhere to live. I guess we need to get rid of some stone for those two to be able to build all of that. Let's also get some iron. Let's clear this area out. Maybe we should add another... Maybe we should add the gatherer's hut over here as well. To have everything close by the town center. That would, I think, would make it so that we don't have to run around that much. And we should be able to get everything... Oops. Everything supplied by this small area. Of course we still need to have a supply of stone and iron and eventually coal, but at least we have everything that we need all of the time. Okay, so we are cutting down more trees over here. Great. We do have all the trees needed for those two houses. Maybe not for the forester lodge. Oh, and we have like 200 firewood now. Great, so we do have some firewood for when we get more houses. And when it gets towards winter. Oh, it's actually getting towards winter already. Have we stored? Yeah, we have logs over here, so let's not. I was thinking about moving this stockpile, but let's not do that. Okay, we have all the resources for that house, and soon for this house as well, so we will have 2 more houses during the winter, I think. Which will be great for persons that don't have anywhere to live currently. Of course, we have to make sure that we have enough food, which we do. 1,000 food, we are getting a bit more food all of the time. And that we have enough firewood, which we also do, right now at least. So this is looking quite okay. Yes. Okay, this house should be finished soon. We still have... Oh! Okay. We had 7 people without houses, now we have 2. But it turns out, if we look here and here... Oh. Over here we have 2 people that are ready to move away from home. Don't ask me, that's how the game works. And we have 2 more persons that doesn't have any house, but if we make sure to get enough houses, we could start expanding a little bit. We have to be a bit careful about expanding. But we could expand a little bit already. Let's have a look. What happens if we go down? It's more or less this line. Or we can go... What happens if we go in this line? Yeah, that doesn't really work. Oh! But it turns out this line doesn't work either. That's a small hill. Okay. But if we use this line, we get more into the center and we can have another town center over here. Or market, I mean. Over here. And we can get that into actually supplying some hunters and some other people. Right now we have the other people up here as well, so we don't need it right now. But soon enough we will need it. Okay, we are not getting enough stone, I think. Let's get a bit more stone collected. There we go. So now we are waiting for this house. Let's actually prioritize stone and this house. Reserve of food is low. Yes, it is. That's not good. That's never good. Let's add another hunter. Then we have half of our adults are to handle food, and the rest is like building stuff. Hopefully we have enough food now. And we have all of the resources for this house, meaning that it should get built pretty soon. And it also means that when it's built, we will have no food left. We just have to accept that. We have 41 tools now, so I don't think we need the blacksmith anymore. We have enough tools for a while. Let's make sure that the blacksmith does other things. And we can... Oh, it's late winter, that's great. And we have our last house. And we have no people without houses anymore. Great! Now we need more food. That's our priority right now. Let's get more fishermen. And let's have a look. This fishing hut, we have people from here and from that house. Same over here. What about... Oh, we don't have any logs. That's bad. These are fine. But the fishermen... Oh, that's fine. But this person or these two persons have to walk too far to get to their designed area. Designated area. That's what you call it. So let's... Yeah, I don't know what we will do right now. Well, I guess what we will do as soon as we have a little bit more food is to decrease the amount of people in the fishing docks to 2 per dock. I think that's a good amount. Then we can use each person. We can get as much as possible from each person. 650 and 644. That's about right, I guess. We have 2 hunters. That's good. We want to build this gatherer's hut and we want to build the forester lodge. But we need more trees, I think. Yeah, it looks like it. So let's collect some more trees over here. Actually, let's collect everything over here, everything over here. Then we can collect everything over here and over here. That means that we are collecting the food that's laying around as well. And we don't need a gatherer to do that. Reserve of food is low. Well, it's actually up there. It's 600 food available right now. And we have gotten some food for this, so the amount of food isn't too bad. I know that the amount of food is low, but it's not that low. Well, it's down to 570 now, so it's maybe it is that low. Just maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah. Right now we want these two to be working, and that's all that we care about. Let's not... Well, it's not. We care about a lot more, but let's not worry about it. We do need some more trees. Let's see if we can add right around here. Add some, what do you call it? Forest lodge. Oh. That lines up pretty well. Oh, we could go a little bit higher with this. Let's do that. Let's actually go this much higher. Then it will overlap just a little bit, but I don't see any problems with that. And then remove that. I do see a problem with keeping two of them beside each other. But doing it like this, that's a good way of handling things, I think. Okay, we do have firewood. Let's not have the woodcutter cut anymore. We do have tools. We don't need any more of that. And the food isn't great, so let's not lower the amount of food stuff. But we want to get these two up and running. I guess this one is the most important one. So let's prioritize that. Oh yeah, and if we have this one is close by, so if we build the house just over this, it will actually be possible to get everything we need from the market. Great! That's a good thing that I didn't even think about. And we have food laying around, so everything is kind of okay. Except right now we want more people and more of everything. Okay, we have a bit of food now. Let's lower the amount of fishermen to 4 to get everything else done. What are we lacking? We are lacking logs. Let's get some trees cut down. And I think over here we can cut down a few trees. And we can kind of prioritize it. Get them cut down and to build this forester lodge, because once we have that we can plant new trees and make sure that we are not running out of trees as easily, at least. Do we have everything we need? Well, no we don't, but we have everything we can expect right now. I mean, we don't have a lot of warm clothes, we don't have a lot of logs or stone or iron, but we have tools, which is good. We don't have any medicine. Yeah, that's a problem. Coal is a later thing. Textiles, that's not as important. Okay, so the forester lodge is being built. Great. And then we will get the gatherer's hut. So those two works pretty good together, I think. And with the hunting cabin, we get a lot of food. Okay, so we want one forester, which will plant and not cut, to make sure we get more trees. And then we have this forester lodge, which we will build a house just above. Oh, let's actually build some roads, some paths at least. There we go. This one, when that's removed, we will be able to continue with the path. But now we can build a house as well. And this is clearly within the borders of the market. So it will be able to be handled from the market. So we have the forester lodge, which will also just plant trees, just as this. But we don't have a lot of trees available. Oh, but we have selected a lot of trees over here to be cut down. So once that gets done, we actually have a bunch of trees available. Maybe we should add a stockpile over here somewhere. Oh no, we have to remove objects. Let's prioritize this. Prioritizing it just to make sure that the guys don't have to run that far. And the amount of food, well, we are getting a little bit less food, which is bad. But once we get this up, that should be resolved. But what do we want to do in the meantime? Well, we need the food, so let's add a few more fishermen. Oh, and it really dropped now. It was about time to add the fishermen. And we don't have good health. So over here we will add the forester lodge, but we will also add a few other buildings. But let's first get the house and this one built and the gatherer hut. And then we can worry about the rest. This one we do get new trees planted, so maybe we can remove some. No, maybe we can remove some more trees, like over here, and this tree, and these ones, because they will be replanted without any problems. Oh, over here we have trees as well. Yeah, let's get those removed. There we go. Reserve of food is low, yes. I'm doing what I can to get the food up. This is what we need to really get the food up. We got a new child named Selmas. Yay! We still have enough tools and enough stored firewood, but we don't have enough clothes. So we might want to create we do want to create a tailor, or building for the tailor at least. If we put it over here, yeah, let's do it like this. Let's do it like that and have the road over there, because then we can build a well in the middle. There we go. And we can pause this because we don't have the resources yet, and hopefully not the need either. Yeah, okay, that's great. People are getting trees cut down, which means that we get a lot of logs, which means that we get more buildings created. A gatherer's hut. And then we should... Oh! Do we have all of the resources for this. Great! Now it's only our builder that needs to finish it. And then we should get the forester lodge and the wooden house. And then our tailor. Great, I think. Where do people work compared to where they live? That's good, that's good, that's good. This is also good. It's a little bit far, but it's really close anyway. And that's... oh, we only have 4 houses. Okay, so everyone is working close to where they are living. That's really good. Really important. Otherwise, we can get in a lot of trouble if that wasn't the case. Okay, so the gatherer's hut is built, and we can remove a few fishermen and add 2 gatherers instead. Which of course cause problem with where people live and work. Yeah. Oh, it's the builder that builds over here. That's fine, we can't do much about that. But apart from that, it's looking pretty good. Okay, so I think this will help out quite a bit to get more food and more variety in the food as well. One thing we want to do soon enough is to create another fishing dock further down, like over here, I think. And then we will be able to add even more fishing. But for now, let's just have a look. This forester lodge. Oh, we almost have everything we need for that. And then we get the wooden house. We should prioritize the house, actually. Yeah, well, now we have both. Let's not worry. Let's prioritize the house. But let's not stop the building of this. The builder will of course go for this, and the laborers will go for the wooden house. And I think we have enough resources to do the wooden house complete, to get that completed as well. With this forester lodge and this one, we should get, I hope, enough trees to be able to support all that we need. I think we could get a few trees removed over here. So let's do that. Something like that. And we have the forester lodge, which we won't use until we have the house that comes with it. Oh, but we don't want to cut, we only want to plant trees, whatever happens. So looking at this, we have enough tools, but we don't have enough clothes. But we are creating this tailor, so we should get enough of that as well, soon enough. We just need to get the resources needed and actually build it. And we have a bunch of firewood, 272. But I think soon that we might be thinking about getting more and more of it. And with soon, I mean now. Because now we have 2 forester lodges. And that should be, I hope, enough. Oh, and we have a house. Great, so let's get one person to work over here as well. And hopefully it will be one of these people. Well, it will be one of those, but maybe not yet. That's good, that's not good. That's not good. This is good and this is good. But that's not good and that's not good. But that will fix itself. It usually does. I think it always does, but I don't know. Oh, what speed do we have? Only 5 times speed. That's why everything is so slow. Okay. Let's see. 1 laborer and 1 forester. Actually, this would be good to have the 1 forester and 1 laborer. That's exactly what I wanted. So now they live close to where they're working. Then we have this, good, that's pretty close. Although this is not ideal, that's pretty good, that's pretty good. I guess we have, yeah, we have three persons working in this house. So there we go. Now we have all of this set up. And we have a house and some foresters to plant new trees. Great. I'm thinking to cut down all of these trees now. We do have a laborer over here, so it seems like the right thing to do. Cut down all of the trees within this area. Something like that. Yeah, we cut it a little bit outside the area as well. I think we should expand this path. Just like that. To make the persons run a little bit faster. Oh, and we have that small gap as well. Great. Of course, it's winter now, and that means it's cold, but it's fine. It's actually fine. We do have a few more persons, and I think we want to have one more fisherman. I hope it's over here now. Okay. Oh, but we have... Okay, so we have this house is full and this house is full. We need more houses. Let's add another house over here. And then let's add another fisherman. Now we do a lot of food gathering. Oh, we need to do something for the health of our citizens. Yeah, okay, we have that. But since we are cutting down a lot of stuff, we can't really do the... Well, we can, but it doesn't make sense to do the herbalist over here. Let's see, where can we put the herbalist? I don't know if they are able to walk over that. What happens? Can we put a tunnel in this mountain? No, we can't. Okay. Then I think they can walk over it. I think let's get the herbalist over here. The herbalist will have to walk quite far. But I don't see any other way of doing it. Oh. Over there, I think. Yep. So we have the herbalist, but we need a few other things as well. We need, well, let's start with a small path. And then we need, where do we have it? Over here. We need a more, no. We need a storage barn. There we go. Oh, we are already building the road, or the dirt path. We need the barn. And we need a house. Let's put it over here. That house is not connected to our market. And that is known. We can't really solve that. And we need a stockpile to store whatever we do to get rid of stuff over here. That herbalist will help us out a lot. Let's have a look. We have people going here, but I didn't look at where they are going. If they are going around. Oh, they seem to be going around. That's far to go. Oh well. There is an option. Well, it is to go to the other side of this bridge, but then we need a tunnel if we want to place it here, so I think this is decent. It's not good, but it's decent. And then we can add herbalist. And over here, we will not change anything else, because the herbalist likes it when it's not changed, or at least the whatever it's called, the herbs. Of course it's herbs that herbalist gathers. The herbs like it when we don't do any changes. Okay, so we have a lot of labor to do. We actually have way more food than we did expect, so let's lower the amount of fishermen to get more laborers. And then we should be able to get... Oh, we have a tailor. And we have no clothes, so let's get a tailor running. We still have plenty of tools, although we want to increase that soon. But for now we have enough, without any problems. Yeah, so we have a tailor, meaning that we will get some clothes, so that we can work better during the winter. This herbalist that we are placing over here will help us out quite a lot with the health. And we don't have a good health, so we really needed that. We really need that. Let's get some more stone. Something like that. The reserve of logs is low, yes. Oh, but we can probably cancel the woodcutter now. We have 700 firewood, and we need our wood or our store logs for other things, like buildings. So right now we are waiting for this area to be built. Actually, we should probably prioritize the house. If we prioritize that, then the builder and one laborer will be able to live here and do whatever is needed for those two buildings. If we don't, well, then it will take a bit longer to do everything. But I think that have to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. In the next episode we will continue our goal towards the uneducated achievement. Thank you so much. Bye.